Hi, I'm Spyn, and today I'd like to talk to you about choosing your friends. On this channel, I've talked about how to make friends before, but I think I may have glossed over how you should choose your friends. And that's a really important topic, so we're going to talk about that. Now, I know most of you have heard this before, but it kind of bears repeating. When you're choosing your friends, popularity should not factor into it at all. Seems pretty simple, I think. Unfortunately, this is a trap that a lot of us tend to fall into. We see someone hanging out with a group of people and they're very popular and people like them, and we want to be a part of that. Let me stress that there's nothing really wrong with wanting to be a part of something. It's just that it's probably not going to work out because that's a friend group, and you inserting yourself into that friend group is going to be hard at best. Not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's going to be kind of hard. A better course of action would be to really find your own group of friends. I know that can kind of sound harsh, but really, that's the best thing you can do. And when you find that group of friends, you'll notice that you probably have a lot of common interests. That's a really good sign. It's not a guarantee that they're going to be your best friends forever, but it is a good sign. Having common interests is important, as if you had nothing in common with a person, why would you want to hang out with them? You're not going to have a whole lot to talk about. So finding that common ground is vital. So once you have that common ground, you can kind of start looking out at different areas and saying, well, do you like this? And do you like that? And I'm really passionate about these things. Maybe you're passionate about anime or sports or movies, Whatever it happens to be doesn't really matter that much, just so long as you and your new friend happen to like it and share an interest in it. That's how you sort of start to build a rapport with a person. You find that common ground. Again, not a guarantee that you'll be the best friends ever, but it is something to look at and to look for when you're choosing your friends. Another thing to keep in mind is that you shouldn't have to force it. If you feel like you have to do this thing, it's probably a no. If you have to make a lot of effort to want to hang out with this person or want to talk to this person, then you probably aren't going to be good friends. Just no other way to say it. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. There's lots of people for you to be friends with. It doesn't mean the end of the world. There are so many people at conventions or at school or just out doing things in the real world. You do not have to try to be friends with everyone. It's not important. There's too many people. Lots of people. If you have to force that, don't be around that person. It's not going to end up going well at all. And lastly, be very careful who you let close to you, because when you do that, you end up handing them uniquely dangerous tools, and these tools can be used to completely destroy you. So that person should be worthy of those tools. We just trust that that person or people won't use those tools. That's it. And trust is the most important thing in your friendships. The fact that you can trust that person with information that can be used to completely destroy you. Not everyone is going to be worthy of that. And again, that's okay. Just be very careful who you select to enter your friend group. One really good rule that you could use is, would you leave this person alone in your house and trust them? If not, then no, not at all. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, And if you liked it, well, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever it is you want to do. I'll be here. Occasionally, I even respond to comments and things. I know, crazy. And if you had any experiences with this kind of thing, and how it is that you chose your friends, maybe leave that list down below in the comments, and we'll talk about it or something. And again, guys, please choose your friends carefully. It's really important that you look for the right fit. Don't try to fit the square peg in the round hole. It's not going to work. Well, it might work, but it's going to do a lot of damage to that round hole. Please don't take that out of context. It's probably too late. And as always, guys, I've got some words to leave you with. I would rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Bye!